2026 Habits: Why Small Changes Control Your Future. The year 2026 will not change your life by itself. Your habits will. Most people believe big success requires big action. They wait for motivation, they wait for the perfect moment, they wait for confidence. But habits don't work like that. Your life in 2026 will be the result of small actions repeated every day, not sudden breakthroughs. This book explains a powerful truth. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Goals are temporary, habits are permanent. Many people set goals every year: lose weight, make more money, learn a new skill, become disciplined. But after a few weeks, they quit. Why? Because they focus on results, not systems. A goal is what you want. A system is how you live. If your daily system doesn't change, your results won't either. In 2026, the people who win will not be the most motivated. They will be the most consistent. Habits are not about willpower. They are about environment, repetition, and identity. Every small habit is a vote for the type of person you are becoming. When you read one page, you vote for being a reader. When you save a small amount, you vote for being financially disciplined. When you exercise for 5 minutes, you vote for being healthy. One action does not define you, but repeated actions do. Most people fail because they try to change what they do without changing who they believe they are. Instead of saying, "I want to wake up early," the habit-based mindset says, "I am the kind of person who values mornings." Instead of, "I want to stop wasting time," it becomes, "I am someone who respects my time." Identity comes first. Behavior follows. Another mistake people make is trying to change everything at once. Big changes feel exciting at first, but they are hard to sustain. Small habits feel almost too easy, but that is their strength. A habit that is easy to do is easy to repeat. A habit that is repeated becomes automatic. A habit that is automatic shapes your future. In 2026, you don't need extreme routines. You need simple habits that fit your life. 5 minutes every day beats 1 hour once a week. Consistency beats intensity. Your brain is designed to follow patterns. The more you repeat an action, the less effort it requires. That is how habits quietly take control of your life, good or bad. Right now, your current habits are already shaping your future. They are either helping you or holding you back. There is no neutral habit. Every habit moves you closer to the life you want or further away from it. The purpose of this book is not to make you perfect. It is to make you 1% better every day. That small improvement may feel invisible at first, but over time it compounds. Just like money grows with interest, habits grow with repetition. In 2026, success will not come from dramatic change. It will come from daily discipline applied quietly. And the best part? You don't need to start big. You just need to start small and stay consistent. Part 1 takeaway. Your future is built by your daily habits. Change the system, and the results will follow. Say next for Part 2, How Habits Really Work. Part 2, How Habits Really Work, the habit loop. Habits may feel automatic, but they follow a clear pattern. Every habit operates through a simple loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. Understanding this loop gives you control over your behavior. The cue is the trigger. It tells your brain to start a behavior. A cue can be a time of day, a place, an emotion, a person, or an action you just completed. For example, waking up is a cue. Boredom is a cue. Stress is a cue. Next comes the craving. Cravings are not about the habit itself. They are about the feeling you expect. You don't crave social media. You crave stimulation. You don't crave junk food. You crave comfort or pleasure. Cravings give habits meaning. Without craving, there is no motivation to act. Then comes the response. This is the actual habit you perform. Whether you act depends on how easy or hard the habit feels. If a habit requires too much effort, you won't do it, no matter how strong the craving is. Finally, there is the reward. The reward satisfies the craving. It teaches your brain that this habit is worth remembering. Rewards are how habits stick. If a habit does not feel rewarding, it will not last. This loop repeats every time the habit occurs. Over time, the habit becomes automatic. Your brain begins to link the cue directly to the reward. The response happens almost without thought. This is why bad habits are hard to break and why good habits take time to build. The key insight of this book is this: to build good habits, make the loop work in your favor. To break bad habits, disrupt the loop. There are 4 practical rules to help you do this. Make good habits obvious, make them attractive, make them easy, and make them satisfying. Bad habits work in the opposite way. Make them invisible, make them unattractive, make them hard, and make them unsatisfying. In 2026, habit change is not about discipline, it is about design. When your environment supports good habits, you don't need motivation. When it supports bad habits, willpower will fail. If your phone is always nearby, you will use it. If junk food is visible, you will eat it. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your intentions. That is why successful people do not rely on self-control. They rely on systems that make the right action easier than the wrong one. Habits are not broken, they are replaced. When you remove a habit without replacing it, the craving remains, and eventually the habit returns. To change a habit, keep the cue and reward, but change the response. If stress triggers snacking, replace it with a short walk. If boredom triggers scrolling, replace it with reading 1 page. Small substitutions lead to big changes over time. Once you understand how habits work, you stop blaming yourself. You stop saying, "I'm lazy, I lack discipline." You realize your habits are simply following the systems you have built. Change the system, and behavior follows. Part 2 takeaway. Habits follow a predictable loop. Design the loop correctly, and good habits become automatic.